Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 103 of the Foster Child Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And at the end of the last part, the 3 kids, 2 children, 1 teen came home, and they had gotten grade increases. So Connor is now an A student, but I figure we'll give him, maybe a day to try and get the other 2 of his aspirations maxed before we age him up and move him out. He needs his empathy and his emotional control, so he is currently chatting, as you can see, and now he's about to go do some volunteering to help with that emotional control. Now, Antonio has now reached level 4. I had him talking to the teddy bear. So, and Micah, I have drawing some pictures, but he does still need to do homework and all that fun stuff to be able to try and get he still needs to get to an A. Saren, on the other hand, let's see, she has to max her motor skill, but let's see where she's doing on her other she's got her social, she should have her mental well, she still has to craft those potions. So let's have her come over here and create, I'm going to have her just create 5. I have heard that instead of doing potions, which is the thing I do for the scouts to get the scientist badge, you can go with kids onto the computer and instead, I don't know, maybe it's under something to do with updating the websites, but maybe it's under web. Nope. I don't know. I don't see it, actually. I don't see it under web. Because I know teens can do it. Oh, well. We're just going to do our usual and create 5 potions. That's an easy way to get it. And let's actually check where he is on his badges. He can get his arts and craft badge. Civic, so he has 4 badges he can collect. And he has the give back is one that, well, he has the rest still left to do is what I should say. So we'll worry about that. Let's just let him concentrate on what he's doing right now, or what she's doing right now. I'm actually on the wrong sim. I am on the right sim, but I was thinking I was with Micah. So once she's finished what she's done, we'll actually have her collect some of these badges that she has. And then we'll worry about the rest of them once she's done with that. But that's as much as I can do. Her queue is full. And let's check in on Nicholas. I had him craft. I want him to scent this. I craft a flower arrangement. I don't want to use snowdrops. I want to use a crocus so that I can put it by the bees. Because he had a whim to collect honey. So I figured it made sense to try and get the flower arrangement by the bees so it calms them down before we try and do that. So we are going to put that over here. Luckily. So have they calmed down? They're now irritated. We're going to apply a mite treatment. And unfortunately, the thing I find with the bees is that you can only do one thing at a time. And you got to wait for it to finish before you can set up on the other. She wanted to do that. We're going to burn that track. And then hope it's okay. No, it's poor. We'll just do this a normal one. Forget it. Who cares? I don't want to release a poor one, but I have released, and I'm not opposed to releasing a normal one. Just I prefer to release the the outstanding ones versus the normal ones. So I want her to come over here to, where's Antonio? Where is he? We got all these drones, and I can never find them when I want them. But when I don't want them, they're kind of in my way. So we're going to click on him. He's over there. Okay, what I want to do with him is I want him to play in. That, and we're going to take a look. So, because he at least is level 4 of communication. Imagination is close to 4, but thinking, as usual, is the one that he's behind on. So you can see that the playing in here, it helps their thinking. Which is funny because I always thought it would help their imagination, but I will be in general doing it more now that I realize it helps their thinking instead. And it helps his fun too, so that's a good thing. And you didn't sell your painting. I wanted you to sell your painting over here before you came back because that will help you with your fame. And she has the ability to sell to the art gallery because she is in the painting career, but that doesn't help her with her fame because it's not a masterpiece. So I'm going to do the sell to collector instead over there. And I'm going to have Jasmine come here and we're going to, hopefully he's polite when he calls the power company because you have no control over that and it's random. Good. He lost the bill payment. He keeps his cool. Good boy, Connor. And so he got it because sometimes I don't have that much luck with that. I do the bad way. So I want you to come here and teach him flashcards, teach basic needs so that we can get him to, like, get him up. Get him up and where he needs to be. And let's check in on Antonia. She has to go potty. She has actually slept enough, so she should go potty and then grab a serving of food so she can eat. And I'm just trying to think what you should do. I think the butler's still in the club. Yep, so we can rally the troops on the butler. At one point, there's a chance that the butler won't be able to be in our club. And what are you doing? You're not going to watch TV. Sorry, no, that's not happening. Have you done much with your mental? Look, you have at least read with an adult. So you're going to come here and play. And since Jasmine, I asked her to do something, but I don't see her going to do what I asked her to do. Maybe it just came off. No, she's going to watch him. You don't need to watch him. I want you to teach him flashcards, please. Please and thank you. I would appreciate that. Why don't you come here and join the game? Because he needs to play a game with somebody else. It doesn't help for him to do it on his own. Okay, you don't need to be sleeping anymore. You've actually already maxed that. And we have a visitor. I don't know who this person is. So you're going to come here and do a cheerful introduction so we can find out this uncomfortable person's traits, since you have the observant reward trait. Oh, okay, he's okay. We don't mind. He's all right. You can do a cheerful introduction when you're finished over there. You want to produce a new track. Well, we'll pin that for when we want you to do it. And, well, we don't mind you. We're not giving you our residence key. We don't really want people randomly coming in the house, even if they're ones we are okay with. Ask about day. Yay, she's got her promotion. So let's collect some more badges. Young scientist she has now because she's done all that. Sociability and scholarly aptitude. So we're going to go here and... Are you going to go use our computer? I don't want you to use our computer. I want to use our computer. Thank you very much. Now we got to come over here to use... There it was. Why couldn't I see that before? Update Scout. I didn't see it before. I guess I was blind or I just wasn't coming up for me. Because I totally see it there now. And I didn't notice it before. I don't know if she needed to be a higher level. Let's see if Micah has the option. I'm not going to actually do it. See, he can't, but she, in between parts, maxed her mental skill. So I wonder if that's something they can do once they max their mental skill. Because you can see here, it's not showing up. But for Saren, now it does. And she has maxed her skill. Okay, I don't know what you're doing there. Because you're just, why are you teaching him to talk? I didn't want him to learn how to talk. I wanted him to learn his mental skill. Yeah, sure. I'm sure I'll lose it. I always do. Okay, since you're now teaching him, can we switch this up and actually do what I asked? I want him to learn his mental skill, not his... I mean, I know he hasn't maxed his communication, but he's level 4 of communication, and I don't need you to work on that. And if I want you to work on anything, I'll have you teach him please and thank you. But I want him to work on his thinking skill. Thank you very much. So you're eating. Good. Why don't you come here and watch some between TV, and then maybe then little Antonia can watch too, assuming Antonia she does need imagination. She's still not maxed that potty, even though I just told her to go potty. You would have thought she would have got there by now. Anyways, she hasn't. Are you coming over? Okay, you've talked enough. We don't really need to chat with him anymore. I'm sorry, you're done. Come over and do what I asked you to do. By the time you get over there, she's probably going to be finished eating and not need to watch TV anymore. Yay, he got to level 3, and she does not need to watch TV anymore because she's finished eating. So instead, you are going to teach her to say please and thank you. And you are not doing that. You do need some fun, so why don't you come here and play with emotion, because that will help you with your fun and your need for emotional control. And you are still playing your game. I need to keep an eye on, because I can't trigger him to start another game because we only have the one chess table in the house. If we had a second one, you could maybe set it up, but I don't want a second one. I'm fine with only one. So Saren, maybe what you should do is, and then I can find out how much giving back she needs to do. After all, the outdoor adventurer, I could send her to the fishing pond in the fishing area in the neighborhood, or we could do what we've done before and go to the park and have them search for frogs, and that's just a quick way of getting it. Good deeds. I'm just wanting to know how much she's done for good deeds. And it's not like she can't finish that as a teen. That isn't actually something that probably needs to keep her where she is. So she's creativity, mental, motor is not done, social. So motor is the only one she actually needs to do. She needs to get. So maybe she was okay going outside like she wanted to do. Did you even check your, you didn't. I never saw it come up. Can you come over here and check your badge progress? Even though, of course, I don't actually need to go over there. I could just check it on herself. Oh, well. That's a bit glitchy. She jumped around there a little bit. So she has to give back one more thing. So she's actually doing pretty well there. So we'll have her give back one more thing like she needs, and then we'll check something. Does the garbage need to be emptied? No, it doesn't. So we're going to go, I'm going to go grab something. Is there a dirty dish anywhere? No, we don't need this ham dinner. We'll throw it away. And now you can empty the trash. Good. Now you can empty the trash. And then after you've done that, you can come over here. And honestly, I probably don't even need to do that, because she could be, once I age her up, if she helps with the toddlers, or if the toddlers were to become kids, if she helped with them, then on there she goes. There's one more badge ready to earn. So good, you got that manners. And then we're going to go parenting, encourage, learning please and thank you. And then we are going to try and friendly teach some basic needs. And you went to sleep all by your lonesome, but you know what? You kind of need to look after some other your needs there, sweetheart. You need to go potty, and then you need to put me to bed. Poor sweetie pie. But you know what? We're going to have Miss Lacey come and give you a second win. So you're not so tired, so you can stay up and eat your food and feel better about that. So we know that, let's go back onto him. So he's 4, so he's got a little bit to go. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us. Connor, you're getting hungry. It's very slow. Very, very slow. Okay. you need to start. You need to play a game because you need to get this 3 times and you've only got 1. You're going to come play also. So you guys can play together. So I don't really want him to lose his 3rd star. Yay, she completed that aspiration. And let's check actually. So she actually needs some work on her conflict resolution and her manners. So maybe I should be having Lacey concentrate. Did you give the 2nd win to little Antonio? Parenting, help, you did not. Go give him a 2nd wind. And then why don't you just eat a little bit of what's in your inventory? You don't really have a lot in your inventory. I'm going to just place this here and see if you... I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Do that 2nd wind. Then you're going to grab a serving. And then we'll have you might just go to sleep on your own this time. Even though I normally prefer for them to have a story read to them. Did you get your food? So can I put this away now? Put it back where it was? So you're eating. There was no point in me bringing the food because he's coming all the way out to the living room to eat. Why? Why would you go there when there was perfectly good seat here? And when I don't want my toddlers to eat in the toddler room, then they go eat in the toddler room. But when I do want them to eat there, they do not. So you are close on that emotional control, but not quite there. I think I'm going to have you rally the troops when you get there. And then you're going to send you out to do some volunteering. And just to be on the safe side, we're going to take a vacation day to make sure he doesn't go to school. But I expect we should be able to age him up like in the next sim day with all 5, hopefully, positive character values. Okay, how are you? You just woke up, so you should probably be okay. You do need to go potty, so why don't you come over here and go potty? And maybe we can get that maxed up. That would be very good. Because you're just so close. So then you're going to do some what's that. And we're going to do a what's that and a hug and a talk and a play-in over there. Because you've got everything else that you need. So you're eating. You're getting better. You're full, luckily. So Lacey, why don't we have you come read Antonio to sleep, because he should be pretty much finished. He is finished. There we go. And Saren, we're going to have you take a vacation day because we need you to work on other things. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to, since I don't know who's going to rally the troops first, I want it sooner, I think, than when Connor is going to do it. So I'll have her rally the troops. And then I'll probably have Jasmine teach her some, conflict resolution and her manners. So are they both playing? Just to be on the safe side. Just checking. He needs to have a shower. Maybe we'll let him have a shower in between parts. In between games. And he doesn't seem to be sick, so I won't have that pinned. He wants to play on the monkey bars. That's okay. So you're going to go over there and do what I asked. And then why don't you come here when you're done that and do some more what's thatting. There we go. And Jasmine, I want you to teach her. You're going to parenting, teach to say sorry. Probably when you're done that first round of teaching to say sorry, we should have you do some more streaming. There's one. We'll put it wherever you guys are going to be. That works. And we'll start streaming there. So that's not good that she's sitting there. I really don't want her sitting there. I want her to get up because I really want Micah to play. Get up. That's not a seat for you to sit in. So come over here. And did you even do what I asked you? You did. Encourage learning about sorry. And can you join the game? Okay, so this raises conflict resolution. We'll do that because we're going to work on... Did that get her conflict resolution to max? Nope. I don't know what it did, but that's fine. So we've got that. We got that. So now you need to come over here and teach her please and thank you. So we have a little one asleep. We have this little one doing some what's thatting. I have no idea what Lacey, she's about to have a bath. You don't need to have a bath. You come here and take a shower. They all, I think, need to have showers is probably what's going on here. And why don't you come here and play in again? Can we get this thinking to 3 before this part ends? That's what I would like. 3s across the board. She maxed her potty. Good. I was hoping she would. So she's doing that. Connor, how are you doing with your... It's getting very close. So I'm just going to let them keep doing some things. And once we hopefully get one of them to either, get to the emotional control or to level 3 or perhaps both, I'll be back. And we have some success with Antonia. She's reached thinking level 3. And also Micah managed to, he's almost at his, finished the homework 2 times while focused. He's doing a second one and I have Nicholas helping him. Connor, I stopped him because I was going to have him write in the book, and which is queued up for him to do, but I also asked him to go volunteering. And even though I asked him to write first, he went and volunteered before he did the writing. So he hasn't maxed his emotional control, but he should be doing that pretty soon when he gets back from this volunteering, whether this volunteering I have sent him on is going to do it in terms of his getting the not the emotional control, the empathy maxed. We'll see. But in the next part, we should be able to age him up and move him out and then move in Evie's boyfriend, whose name escapes me, but I know who it is when I go to household management. Then we'll know what his name is when we move him in. But hopefully that will be in the next part. But that is going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!